We're about to read on the energies of you, gorgeous divine feminine, and your beautiful divine masculine. See what's going on, because I know you know that reunion is coming. You know, you expect that they're going to reach out to you for some kind of meaningful conversation that is going to be revealing of secrets, that's actually going to result in a reunion, like your world changing. That's in the pipeline, but we're going to see what Spirit has to say today. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael. Let's get straight into it. Okay, Archangel Michael, please can you put your love, light and protection around this reading? Please clear this space of any and all energies that are negative and unwanted and not welcome here and does not have our very best to heart, mind and intention. Please release it. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for putting your love, light and protection around me as the reader and around our gorgeous divine feminines and our beautiful divine masculines of the Ace of Cups collective. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for putting your protection around the loving bond and sacred connection that is shared between gorgeous divine feminine and their beautiful divine masculines around their love and their bond. Thank you so much. Thank you to the angels. Thank you for sending the signs, synchronicities and numbers. I heard the song, you know, the one that goes la 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 I need a miracle, I need a miracle. The lyrics, whatever the lyrics are. Let me just stop this door from blowing in the breeze. So I heard that today. That's like a kind of mini oracle card for me from the angels saying a miracle's coming, that they've heard my prayer, you know, a miracle's coming. And when I verbalized that to somebody about hearing that song, I saw a black butterfly, and they were like, what? It was that? What is that even? I said, I don't know. Could be a moth, could be a butterfly. I don't know. It just looked like out of this world. In fact, I had to blink to really know that it wasn't a vision like in 5D. It was 3D. I was like, I couldn't believe this creature. It sort of came, it hovered around and then it left. And I know something's coming in for us, all right? For the Ace of Cups collective. Something's coming in for us. Reunion, emotional fulfillment, dreams coming true, love, the ultimate, family, everything. Strength keeps on coming. We're going to find out why later. Wow, you know this card. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. And like, jokes aside and all that giggling, this is serious, you know, because they do imagine you and them. Imagine me and you, I do, right? Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. I can't. I'm cutting the deck. I'm hook, line and sinker. I don't know why that came out. Look, they don't want to let you go. They're really possessive. They don't want anyone else to have you. They want this new beginning with you. And some other things. We want this new beginning with you. Okay, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. We had the Ten of Cups. And this is coming in, okay? You're no longer going to be in the land of confusion, like the Genesis song. You're no longer going to be in the land of confusion. You're going to be having this conversation. It's going to give you so much freaking clarity about what they want, because they haven't given you clarity in the past. They've kept you in the dark. They've worn a mask, all of that. Thank you, angels. I love you. Thank you so much to our ancestors. Thank you so much to our guides. Thank you to our spirit teams. Yeah, this freaking offer is coming. Oh my God. You're not going to be able to even catch a breath. I just felt like I needed to catch a breath. You're not going to be able to catch a breath when this comes. When this comes in. New beginnings. You won't believe what's behind this card. You won't believe what's behind this card. First of all, look at this freaking offer. Let's just, can we begin, Spirit? Yes, okay, let's go. This offer is coming your way. It's been something that's been manifesting for a long time, I'm hearing, but it may be even over a year. Definitely over a year for a lot of you. And this is coming in. This is a serious commitment. This is a serious commitment. I'm hearing love always. Elder Barge. This was underneath. This is a new beginning. We've only just begun. White card pulling in. To live. White lace and promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way. We've only begun before the rising sun. We fly. So many roads to choose. We start out walking and learn to run. Yes, yes, start off walking and you learn to run, okay? So, right, let's shuffle. This is a beautiful offer. You got the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands. I won't be surprised if the Ace of Swords come out. We are the Ace of Cups collective, by the way. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Adama. I love that you're here. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And you can reverse the genders and the roles and all of that. So obviously, it's a collective reading. If you resonate, that's great, because I pray to the angels that this reading reaches those of us who are coming into reunion with their beautiful divine masculine, their twin flame, their divine counterpart, their highest level soulmate. You get it, right? But if you do want a private personal reading with me, there should be a link in the description and in the pinned comments. But I'm going to continue now. I saw death actually, which is like a new beginning. This is okay. All right, and the star card. Okay. So for a long time, you've been, I'm hearing, I'm wishing on a star, right? To follow where you are. Rose Royce, I'm wishing on a star. For a long time, you've been in this energy. You've been confused. You've been trapped in your thoughts. You've not been having equal give and take with your beautiful divine masculine. There's not been any reciprocity. You just could not move on. You could not move on. You just could not start anew, right? But you kept on keeping the freaking hope, keeping positive, keeping the dream in your heart alive. Okay, and they're going through a mirroring of you because they've been in some kind of mental prison as well. That's been holding them back from a new beginning. They haven't been very good equal give and take in there. A lot of them are in a karmic third party situation, and there's an end to this commitment coming. Okay, an end to it. They were just done with being bored. They're done with the shallow, hollow life. They're done, right? Spirit's leading me to an oracle. And I'm wishing on all the rainbows that I see. Oh, I'm hearing, it's very high for me right now. My throat's a little bit rough. I'm hearing, I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together. Make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Yeah, they want to reconcile. They want a second chance. They want forgiveness, right? They're wishing on a star for you. You're wishing on a star for them, right? I heard, waiting for a star to fall. I don't even know that's the words, but I heard that. Is that Starship even? I don't know who it is. That's where you belong, in my arms, baby, yeah. So you moved out of an obsession energy, infatuation, addiction and obsession is in reverse. You closed out some, that's probably why I saw the death card. You're closing out, yeah. Also, you're mirroring each other. This is strong mirroring in this reading. They are done with obsessing over you in the sidelines. You know what I mean? Obsessing over you. Let me cut the deck somewhere. Obsessing over you. Oh, that's interesting. They've been probably a little bit keeping secrets. It says secrets. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. The keyword secrets there. Cut the deck on there. They have kept a big secret from you. That's it. Thank you, Spirit, for steering me in the right direction. They kept a big secret from you. And they're done with it. They reached a breaking point. It says limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Right, they're done with distracting themselves from this connection. Right, this is kind of Two of Swords-ish. And they're thinking about taking a risk and freeing themselves, all right, for taking a new adventure in life. All right. Why is conflict there? Why is conflict? There's a lot of cards. Why is conflict there? Yeah, they're impatient. See, waiting is in reverse. This person, your beautiful divine masculine, has been withdrawn. They've been it says they're single. So a lot of them, I'm telling you, they haven't even freaking told you that they're actually single because they're scared to. Spirit says. You're probably wondering, if they're single, why didn't they call me the second they freaking became single? Didn't they, you know? Because on a level, you know they want this as much as you want it. But they didn't, yet they didn't. We will dig and find out. Okay, 11. They didn't. And the reason why Spirit says, I'll tell you now, is because they're conflicted. They're conflicted. First of all, they've been exhausted by this whole thing. This breakup I'm hearing. A breakup. What are they exhausted about? There's other things. What are they exhausted about? It's exhausting trying to get the courage. Which is why we saw strength. Lion. Did you hear that bell? It says inner strength here. They've been exhausted, right? But they're getting their courage up, right? It says here happy. It says unexpected rendezvous. I'm getting that they want to surprise you. They want to surprise you. Or not that they want to surprise you. They kind of feel like they have to. It's almost too nerve-wracking for them to plan it, because Spirit said that they're really conflicted because they don't want you to sort of turn them away and say no. So they kind of feel like they kind of have to sort of show up. Do you know what I mean? That's for some of you. So yeah, Spirit is saying perfect timing. So for some of them, they're not even conscious of it. They just know that it's going to be sort of spontaneous for some of them, that they're going to show up to you spontaneously. Yes, and Spirit, yes, it says perfect timing here with the clock card, and then we got garden, right? And on the garden card, it's saying public venue, a date. So they're going to ask you for a freaking date. They're going to ask you out on a date. They have an end game though. Yeah, this is a confirmation. This is beautiful divine masculine. I have 2 man cards in this deck, and that's one of them. They're going to ask you out on some kind of date or to meet them. Yeah, they want to be vulnerable. Apologize. It says here, apologize, forgiveness, take a risk. We saw that take a risk card in this deck. Look, they want you to know that they're loyal, that they're reliable. There might be a question in your mind when you do come together that, are they going to be reliable? You're going to be shocked when they come towards you. Shocking. Okay. It's unexpected. You see, it says unexpected. You know, then somebody bends unexpectedly. You know that song from Beauty and the Beast? Take a risk. Yeah, they're going to just go for it. They're going to come in vulnerable. This is the glass heart, number 11. It keeps coming out in our readings, especially in the extended. There will be an extended today, by the way. If you want me to send you cards like this every day, I put song lyrics, a photograph of the card, and I write a little bit for you for 30 days free of charge to support you on your journey. There's a link in the description and in a pinned comment, but don't go yet, okay? Because I want to, there's another 11 underneath that. Forced action, get cracking, driven, yeah, that tension. Okay, so that's why, there's tension. Okay, that exhaustion card is more about the tension, about them wanting to come forward. They're feeling inner tension, and that's the breaking point. We got the breaking point card. Tell us in this deck about this tension. Yeah, they do miss you. They're done. Only you. Only you. Only you. Only you. Okay, they miss you. They're clinging on. That's the Four of Pentacles that we saw earlier with the Two of Cups. Remember that they don't want anyone else to have you. I'm hearing, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, oh, oh, you know that song, right? They want you. They're devoted, hopelessly devoted to you. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, from Greece. Yeah, hopelessly devoted to you. They really are. You know, I'm also hearing like, Sandy, can't you see I'm in misery? Oh, it makes me want to cry. Yeah, they only want you. They think of you. They visualize being with you. They think about how you will feel in their arms, how you will smell, looking in each other's eyes and tasting each other's lips. It came straight from the spirit. Right, what's this curse? What's this freaking curse, spirit? Oh my gosh. Negative mind, or is it an actual witch? Is it actual witchcraft, or is it a negative mind? Let's I have to go to this deck. Let's dig a bit deeper. Maybe that some of them just feel cursed because of the situation they're in. Some of them just have a very negative mindset that they are healing and getting over it, you know what I mean, in order to come forward. And some of them, the conflict came back again. Maybe they're just feeling cursed by being bound by a third party that's manipulative, right? All right, spirit, let's dig in this freaking kipperish deck then. I need a miracle. Maybe they feel like they need a miracle, you know. I believe in miracles. That's the energy we want to give them, right? I believe in miracles. Was that hot chocolate? What's this curse, spirit? What's this curse? What's the curse? Yeah. Could be something to do with their mindset. Yeah, their reputation. Something to do with their reputation. That's one of it. Another thing is there's a few because freedom is mine. Freedom, it says here, I can't see, but because I haven't got my glasses on, but I think it says 10 miles. Freedom. They want to free themselves. They follow the North Node. This came out upright. They want to free themselves. They want to move on. I believe this was in reverse. So they're cursed by something. They're also worried about their reputation. High honor. So a lot of them have some kind of, they're respected in their industry or in a community or church or something that you belong to, some kind of establishment. Maybe they could be military, you know, there's something where they could wear a uniform, they have high rank, right? So a lot of them are respected and they don't want things being spread about them. So why is divination out? Do they think somebody cursed them? Why is divination out? Oh. So Spirit is saying you maybe have had readings done. They could have had a reading done. Someone's had a reading done and you can see something. There may be trouble ahead. I saw a hurricane or something and I saw me singing that. And whilst there's music, moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. There's something going on here to do. You can see something, trouble ahead. Maybe you had a reading done, could be a collective reading, private reading, or you read for yourself. But it's kind of good what's coming because I'm seeing this as a good destruction. This is good tower moment because this is manipulation in reverse. Something's going to happen. Oh gosh, this is loaded. This is loaded. This is loaded. I saw all cards about manipulation, like triggering their childhood issues, money, bribery, all these negative cards I was just pulling. And then upright, I saw trust, North Node again, and moving on. So they're moving on from all of this, yeah, from a Jezebel, have to hide that, from a Jezebel, who this is a manipulative person that uses their powers of, so it could be sexuality, it could be emotional manipulation, mental manipulation, all kinds of manipulation. They're moving on from them. And they say that's the end. It's a transition coming, you see, a transition and the end of animosity. Yellow card coming in. That's my little oracle of good fortune, good things, like spirit saying you're on track, all your blessings are coming. Jealous and envy. Okay, there's something, we'll talk about that later, maybe an extended maybe. But they want to move on. They want to move on from this curse of a Jezebel, okay? That's what's going on. They want to move on from that person, okay, from the situation. And Spirit says a lot of you have also moved on from yours. Whatever's holding you back. The jealous, there's a competition energy going on here. What's the competition energy about? Let's have a look. I'm going to pull from 2 different tarot decks. What's the competition energy? All right, I want that. Okay. There's energy of competition, conflict. We'll have to see what it is. But they're coming in though, I'm telling you. Spirit's kind of like saying, yeah, they're coming in. Let's get nitty gritty now. Right? Just, if you're not ready to accept they're coming in, you might not be ready to accept the nitty gritty, but if you are ready, then let's keep going. Yeah, there's a reverse Queen of Wands. There's a manipulative energy that's trying to keep them stuck. Hangman. Okay. Yeah. They're going to end things with them. Lovers in reverse. Marriage in reverse. A lot of them are in a marriage. They're going to come forward to you with the Knight of Cups energy. Okay. They don't want to be left out in the cold. I had the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to take action on your ass. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay. I think something's tickling my back. Could be a hair. Sometimes I get a hair of confirmation from the angels. Angel hairs, I call them. They want to take action on you in more ways than one. They're in love with you. I'm so in love with you. All right. Dreams are like angels. They keep at bay. They're coming in honest. No more trickery. No more lies. No more mask. No more sneaky energy. No more third party freaking situation. No more lonely nights for you, baby. Your bed will be on fire. Right. Yeah, we'll do an extended for sure. Right. Okay. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse, Spirit? Six of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, sort of in a weird position. Liar, liar, your ass is on fire, your pants are on fire, liar, liar. I just heard that. Somebody does not want you to have their wish, your wish. They don't want them to have their wish. They don't want you guys to have this harmonious, loving relationship. They want this 10 of Cups in reverse. If I can't have him, you can't have him. Okay? They're trying to keep them stuck and confused. Yep, narcissistic energy. This is someone who stab you in the back. This is somebody, yeah. There's somebody who's not, who has the opportunity to become enlightened, but they refuse because there's stubborn energy in this reading, and I've got the sweats, all right? There's somebody who's just like a freaking curse. But Spirit said nothing's strong enough, right? Ain't no mountain high enough. Yeah. All right, this is facts. Death magic is in reverse, okay? Nothing can harm you. Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Demons can charm you with a smile for a while. You have a mature woman, an ancestor, who's looking out for you. They said that you're gonna, this might bother you, but try not to be bothered by it. They can't hurt you, okay? Anything else you want to say? There's a lot of all over the place energy in this reading, Spirit. It's not your fault, Spirit. Yeah, when they come forward, they want you to know, because we have trust again. Remember that loyal card? They want you to know that they love you. I heard I just called to say I love you, Stevie Wonder. They want you to know that they care. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how... I just called to say how much I care. Yeah, I do. And they mean it from the bottom of their heart, literally, right? And they're enamored by you and you can trust them, all right? They've been doing a lot of inner work. They're protected. You're both protected, all right? You're both protected from someone who does not want you both to have what you want. Okay. I got the travel card in reverse. I don't want this person, your beautiful divine masculine, to leave. But I got pathway up, right? Right, so you're going to be all right. Okay, so let's see what else before we go. I want to pull from this oracle deck. And then we're going to lay down some cards to see what we're going to discuss in the extended. All right, Spirit. So what do you want to say from this deck? This is a great deck. I like this deck. Okay, you want me to look in that deck? Oh, okay. Okay, give me a minute, Spirit. Two cards. Oh, I just went to pick up the two cards and two more fell on top of them. Let me put my glasses on, please. Oh. I just heard, please, Louise. If anyone's called Louise. It's a extra confirmation for you. Right, so I got here, mortality, endings and transformation. Oh, you are like, almost like this Sleeping Beauty. I'm hearing, wake up, dear Susie, wake up. Kind of old vintagey songs, right? So if anyone's called Susie, actually that's the name of my late grandmother, and it's also one of my names, Susan. So Suzanne, actually. So mortality, endings, transformation, death. Yeah, this equates to the death card. Pink roses, symbolic. Pink lilies, transformation, butterflies. Look. You see that? It says beautiful. Look at the luminosity. You have closed something out, I'm telling you. Whatever's been keeping you trapped. And you got the hanged one here. It says surrender. It says change of perspective. You've surrendered this connection. That's why it's coming in. You've surrendered it to the divine. It says pause, delay, waiting, gaining knowledge. You've just, it's like time, time just helped you, right? You looked after the connection in your heart, but you surrendered the 3D. Do you know what I mean? And because of that, you've gone through some kind of transformation. They have as well. They have as well. Because look, they're walking away. They're walking away from the demon. Sorry to be rude, but they're walking away from the curse. Do you see that? They're walking away. Interesting, because even though the black butterfly moth thing I saw felt good, it's almost like the black butterfly moth-like creature was pointing to this, like something about this energy being there. It's linked to the song I Need a Miracle. So this is a card of avoidance, but it says in a good, it's not avoidance of you. This is evading negative energy. Do you see that? Evading negative energy. That's what I'm hearing. For some time though, a lot of them have been in hangman mode, sort of stuck, because they needed to face their fears. They needed to transform. Yes, they needed to go through a transformation in order to surrender to the divine, right? It says surrender here, okay, and move forward. So what's the fourth card that fell? Deep freeze. Wow. Freeze it. I think that's number 30, 3 X's, isn't it? Emotional numbness, succumb, silence, stillness, detachment, frozen in time. Wow. An iceberg, look. That's so sort of beautiful. It's kind of embryonic, isn't it? But you know what? I'm feeling the energy of something four in it though. Like a thawing energy, like a sun energy. I'm feeling like an angels in disguise, unexpected. Unexpectedly. Guidance, trust. You see, look how sunny and beautiful this card looks. You see that? It's so sunny and beautiful. Angels came down to intervene. This person was in a freaking cocoon, not facing themselves, but the angels came down to trigger some kind of transformation under the icy waters. Yeah, and some kind of ancestor I'm getting. I'm seeing like a black snake. I have to show you. Look, can you see it? Some kind of black snake here. And I'm seeing, hello, so I'm just saying hi to my son in there. So I'm seeing, like, remember I saw a mature woman in the other card, like that was like an ancestor I told you. Here she is, the crone, a wise, experienced crone, I'm telling you, is here protecting you. You see that? From this, that black snake is giving that energy. Can you see that? There's a link there. What else, Spirit? Oh my God, remember I told you about the sun thawing things out? Look. It's the sun, yeah. Because I just had to look at my notes because I'm not good with Roman numerals. So that's 19 and 19 is the sun in tarot. That's the sun. I told you the sun, I knew it. I didn't know the literal sun would come out. I was expecting like a little, here comes the sun, do 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 do. You know what I mean? Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Do 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 do. Sun, 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 here we come. I was expecting that, right? I wasn't expecting the freaking sun itself to make an appearance. It says here, luminosity, vitality, personal growth, clarity. So that was the reverse Ace of Swords, lack of clarity. Life energy, alignment with your path, success, inspiration, radiating love. Okay, radiating love. So this energy is coming and thawing out this, all right? A transformation is happening underneath the water, and they will basically getting a new perspective, right? Whilst they're in there, it's been a reason they've been under this water, in this ice, okay? Angels are all over this, okay? Ancestors are all over this, right? Mature woman, somebody who's passed on a feminine energy, an older feminine energy, to help them to face the freaking, what they need to face, and to walk away from whatever energy they need to walk away from. Now, we've got the rumors card again. Spread the word, talk, rumors, gossip, noise, whispers of lies. Whispers of lies. That was a reverse Ace of Swords as well. Whispers of lies. Look, because look, about you. Because I did see the Divine Feminine card in reverse. They're trying to make you look less divine than you actually are, darling. But we'll find out in the extended. Let me see. I'm going to pull some cards to see what Spirit wants to talk about in the extended. Okay. I love how your beautiful Divine Masculine is just standing there staring at me and say, yeah, we got shit to talk about. We got things to talk about in the extended 34. Obviously come if you're called to, you know. If you do, there'll be a link in the description and the pinned comments, and you join the membership. You can watch any of the all of the extendeds I've ever done and any I will ever do for as long as you're a member. Okay, so what are we talking about in the extended? Oh my gosh, this is like literally the Ace of Cups in this deck. The Chalice. I'm gonna, baby, let me drink to it, because we drink in the Ace of Cups collective. If you're new here, we hit a beverage of our choice usually when we come to our readings, and when we see the Ace of Cups or a card that represents the Ace of Cups, I'm feeling Kundalini energy. Oh, this is going to be good. I can feel it coming in. All right, so I'm excited for the extended. But anyway, we drink to receive the blessing. I lost my bottle out in town today. You know, I usually have a purple bottle. I have a spare one, but I lost it and I just felt to replace it for this lovely turquoisey aqua one. Turquoise is good for the throat chakra, for expression, right? Expressing yourself, expressing energy, expressing truth, expressing love. Okay, so we've got emotional renewal. Oh, hello, that whole cocoon thing in the ice. You know, that whole, you're frozen when your heart's not open. And the sun that came and thawed it out. Emotional renewal. Ooh, see, if I can melt your heart. Yeah, I'm telling you, it got melted, baby. And they got here, hidden evidence, secrets buried. Yeah, things that were under that ice, I'm telling you, is coming out to the light. Right, and then it's an emotional renewal energy. Yeah, what else are we going to talk about? All right. Cutthroat, taking ruthless measures to win. Conflict, destructive, untrustworthy, harming others to pursue goals. Success at any expense, lack of morals. This is the third party energy. Remember the black snake I told you about? It's giving me, this is a third party energy, okay? Maybe they dabble in magic, or they're a divination abuser of some kind, because I see like card tattoos of playing cards here. Spades. Spades represent swords. So this is someone who lies, because it will be a reverse swords. Okay, so hidden evidence, secrets buried. There's some kind of, something to do with evidence and this person. I don't know. What else are we going to talk about in the extended? Recognize the interconnectedness mindset, higher perspective. Another, I heard, bring me a higher love. They know that this love is higher, that they need to, you know what I mean, get away from this and move towards this. You see, they couldn't just move towards you. This is a healing journey. This is a healing journey, you know. Eye in the sky, higher perspective, another viewpoint. So this conversation is going to help you see things from a different point of view as well. Okay, and I'd like to just pull a couple of cards from this deck, because I don't usually mix up the cards that tell us what we're going to use in the extended, but I am now. Yeah, there's a course, there's some kind of interruption, some kind of obstacle to do with an external force, which is going to cause some kind of interruption, some kind of delay, but causing a rethinking of priorities and an adjustment with the detour card. And it's to do with this third party. It's to do with you both getting some kind of enlightenment. Maybe there's things they need to know about you. There's things you need to know about them. Okay, because here we've got this, see, look, we have a confusion, misunderstandings, unclear. So there's things that you're going to clear up. All right, there are things that you're going to clear up. And then it says here, detour with ship. Hello. This is movement, like this is travel. There's some kind of detour where you're both going to take some kind of course correction. I cut the deck here on collaboration. So you're both going to get together and think about how to move forward. All right. It says discussion, unity, healthy debate, team project. You see that? It's a round table card. Right, we're going to talk about that in the extended. I'm excited. I like it. I love the extendeds. First of all, I feel free when I do the extendeds. I can say a lot more, show a lot more. You know what I mean? There's also less of us there, so it's our family there, you know, in the membership, in the Ace of Cups collective membership. And there's less of us, so Spirit has less, the energy of the reading's more focused, you know what I mean? A little bit more focused. So anyway, I look forward to meeting you there. Goodness, look, it's 40 minutes already. So don't forget to sign up for those 30-day cards. If you're not getting the 30-day cards, you can email me. Just go on the description of this YouTube channel and get my email address and email me. Sorry, I take a while to get back to you. I have so many emails. There's so many. And I've got readings to do for you and everything, but I'll try to look out for your email. Excuse me, check your spam folder, promotions tab and all that. It might have gone in there. Okay, but anyway, we're going to clarify all these cards. We're going to clarify the chalice, this like emotional renewal. All right, this cutthroat individual energy, some hidden evidence, some secrets that are buried. We're going to cover things that you're going to get clarity about with the cloud card. This higher perspective, this other viewpoint, something that you're going to gain from this clarity. The discussion, you guys getting together to basically take things in a new direction together. All right, rearrangement of priorities and everything. So thank you so much. The link to the extended, you can see it's in the description in the pinned comment. Okay. Oh, and before you go, if you'd like to check out Otter Spirit, if you're into crystals and helping your connection with crystals, I am all for it. I cannot go a day without working with crystals. I'm really getting deep into them, their meanings and everything. I work with archangels, and every archangel has crystals with him, and I meditate with them. I put them under my pillow. For today, I'm wearing Otter Spirit's Divine Feminine Pack, which is Labradorite for protection, Moonstone for emotional balance, Amethyst for intuition. They're all protective. They all help with you coming into surrender, into alignment, you know, surrender to the divine, alignment with the highest plan. I'm telling you, these are life-changing crystals. They're part of my life now. I've got a lot more that I want to get from Otter Spirit. But if you do want to check out their shop, please use my link. Thank you so much. It supports me. It supports their small business. It supports the wild otters, right? And most of all, it supports you and your connection, right? And don't forget the discount codes, okay, that I have for you in the description, all right, for this video. Thank you so much. Let's get off to the extended. I love you. I love you so much. Please definitely like, please comment. Let me know if it resonated, and if you subscribe, that would be beautiful. Let me know if it resonated in the comments. Okay, I love you so much. And let's see what this, I want to start off with this emotional renewal card. Okay, see you in the extended. Bye.